Had to restart. Camera wasn't working.
Enemy spotted.
More ammo. There you go. Reloading. Here you go, Mr. Gun. Ammo.
Converter planted. Ooh, what cards will it make?
Time to make chaos.
Enemy.
Avenge your team! You're their only hope!
Oh, what am I here?
Hunt them down!
They'll build you
Or
back
don't!
better.
It's your call, not mine. Oh, we lost!
This one.
Oh, I bet that card will be amazing.
Let them try to escape. Flush them out for me. Hostile, spotted at B main. Our prey is at middle. Heed my mother. Careful. Middle. Spotted at B main. Enemy spotted at A main. Who am I gonna annihilate with you? Hostile spotted at.
Can't see. One enemy left.
Stop them here. Sight
Converter planted.
So be it. Diffusing beautifully.
You won!
So cocky now,
Draw your shard cards. Power that card up with shard points. What is that thing anyway?
For the glory of the herd. The waiting makes our impending victory taste even better. All to season faith. Careful. A short. Enemy spotted at middle. Our
What is that thing anyway? Is there anything cards can't do?
I'll give them a head start. Who am I gonna annihilate with you? Kill people here. Side A. Reloading. Place your bets. Answers always. I'm back to the converter.
Enemy spotted at second floor.
I always bring enough. For the fun, too. Position's been liquidated. Enemy spotted. Lay some herd.
One left. Hunt them down. You won.
You're overclocked our actuators for that one.
Go team. Relic, but creepy. Whoa, cool card. Ooh, that's a neat couple of cards. A whole hand is in play.
For the glory of the herd.
Match point. Attackers are in the lead.
Here's a sticky treat, boy. Don't bite them, or something.
Our prey is short. In the jungle, you only need a machete.
One enemy at
Just
site A.
the dial.
Converter activate. One enemy left. You won.
I've always preferred traps to guns.
Boing. 2 for you. 1, 2.
Job done.
My watch Gray Zone dev update today. Cool, man. Cool. Cool, play again.
I'm looking. I'm looking. Ugh. Well, that is one big damn. Ooh, check out these cards. A relic is in play. May it tip the game in your favor. You know, it's just wild what these cards do.
And they're going Iron Head. Oh.
Let them try. A chance to heal. The converter is in my care.
I haven't felt this excited since my first flu.
Didn't think I had it in me, did
Our prey is at B main.
Let's make a spot. Being the only one left. You learn. A relic is in play. May it tip the game in your favor. Oh, I bet that card will be amazing. Locking that card up. Don't worry, we'll let it out later.
I like it when they run.
So tell me again of the arbor.
It's perfect. Let's see how our friends are feeling.
Didn't think I had it in me, did you?
Please savor the sizzling pyrotechnics. Reloading. Mine. Enemy at if you need healing.
What the fuck?
They're down to their last link.
Our prey is at B short.
Fuck.
A relic is in play. May it
Fuck,
tip the
goddamn Call
game
of
in
Duty
your
zombie.
favor. You know, it's just wild what these cards do. The more points invested, the better this card will be.
I like it. I like it when they run.
Come on, team. Don't disappoint me more than usual.
Didn't think I had it in me, did you?
Trap placed. Now put them in. Our
Shit, dude. Oh, I still got him with the fucking electricity.
Let's see what they're up. Engulfed by the deluge.
Enemy lancer.
They're down to their last lancer.
Enemy spotted at it. Dagger spot.
You won! A relic is in play. May it tip the game in your favor. Oh, I bet that card will be amazing. I hope both cards play nice together.
I like it when they run. The timing is perfect. This'll make them twitch.
See, how did he do that? Oh, you just gotta walk up to it, I guess. I swear I walked up to that thing yesterday and I had no prompt to move it.
You're down to your last enemy. You won! What is that thing anyway? Power that. I hope both cards play. 3 new rules? I'm getting dizzy.
Jaguar's not my real name, but no one
Match
can
point.
pronounce
You got
that.
this.
So they used the name of the monster that ate my family. Let them try to escape.
Come on! I'm ready to ride! Right in the gills.
Converter planted. Ooh, what cards will it make? Installing the converter.
None of these bullets.
Someone defuse here, please.
Let's find some action.
Relax. You have 20 whole seconds left. 15 seconds left.
Enemy lancer.
Wow.
Site A.
Just you now. Tank nearly up. You're in the lead. Cool relic, but creepy. These cards are like chocolate chip cookies. The more chips, the better.
Dumb. You guys are dumb.
Jaguar's not my real name, but no one could pronounce that. So they used the name of the monster that ate my family.
Go be whatever rest.
On your mark, team.
I expect a shocking conclusion.
Enemy lancer
1.
Oh, shit.
That's your team. Oh, you lost. Do not finish. We're heading to the duels. Pick an order. 1v1. Oh, the drama, the suspense.
Jaguar's not my real name. No one could pronounce that. So they used the name of the monster that ate my family.
Pretend I'm not. Enemy spotted at. Am I dying? Spooky. Like filling a waffle cone, but sweeter. Phasing out. Enemy spotted at.
Looks like this match is going into. You get paid more for that.
Draw. What the fuck?
You're up to the plate.
Enemy at. First, choose your turn.
Ooh, you're down a round and a teammate.
Our prey is... I've always preferred traps.
I'm behind a
You
wall,
only
so
need
please
one
tell me
person
how I
to
got
win the
shot.
duel. Technically.
Another game with fucking desync, I see.
Enemy in.
Aw, they had to go have a lie down.
Oh, and you only keep the health you fucking had last round, huh?
Didn't think I had it in me, did you?
I guess there's one way. Oh, someone's got the mojo! Enemy on a roll!
Enemy in.
I can sense you.
You're the team's very last hope.
Answers always. Enemy spotted.
Wow, you almost ran out of duelists.
Statistically shrewd, yeah.
Match complete. Well done. I hope. Finding a match. I hope. Counting the seconds. Outpost, where old meets new. We've got amazing cards for you to buy.
Go out.
They made you
Jesus.
say that. Is there anything cards can't do?
my mark. Attacker spawn point. Heed my marker. Attacker spawn point.
Short break for
Here I am.
What am I fucking watching right now? What is going on?
Neat effect, huh?
I like it. I expect a shocking conclusion. Our prey. Careful.
Inverter planted.
I'll be back when I care. Enemy spotted at Site B. Didn't think I had it in me, did you?
One enemy still standing. You won.
Reloading. It's like meditation.
Ready to draw some shard cards? Cool relic, but oh, I bet that card will be amazing. Double the cards, double the fun. Picky, picky. I hope you like the new card better.
Let them try. I've always preferred traps to guns. A weapon here. I love the taste of it coming fight in my mouth. Let's test the voltage on this.
Didn't think I had it in me, did you?
Again, behind us. Like, what the fuck? Literally had a whole team behind me, and all of a sudden, nobody's behind me. Fucking dummies staring into a wall or something. Like, what the fuck?
Siege is exhausting.
One enemy still standing.
Fucking people are so stupid.
Okay.
Time to switch sides. Cool relic, but creepy.
Dude, and then what's funny too is I remember when I did this stream too, people were like, "Whoa, this Gray Zone fucking update looks sick." A lot of Gray Zone references during that stream. It was funny. Because I want to, like, you know, kind of react and commentate to a lot of the stuff that they're going to be talking about. It's going to be a good update, guys. Trust me, this is going to be good. You guys are not going to want to miss this stream. Guys, be sure to go hop over there too. Give the Gray Zone Warfare channel a follow as well.
It's funny because I've been kind of jonesing to play Gray Zone again the past couple weeks, so might be some time again. Ooh. Rick. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Just start this beat already. Ooh. Add some new POIs. Fuck you, Dad. Damn. What's he doing to that man?
Grey Zone Warfare. My name is Jakub, I'm the community manager here. I'm joined by Marek Rabas, the creative
guys.
director of Grey Zone Warfare and the CEO of Madfinger Games. And today we come to you with exciting information. We have a bunch of really cool announcements, one of which is what to expect in the upcoming update 0.3. And we're also going to be looking at the entire roadmap because we have done some reprioritization, and I think that you guys have a lot to look forward to. So that's what's coming later on this stream. What I want to also tease is that we have very exciting guests joining us today. We have Nice Guy and Clean from the representatives of the streamer community and the content creators. And we also have Ty, who's our community game master, who's putting together community streams and community events. So he's going to be joining us as well. And we're going to be talking about what we're going to reveal in just a couple of minutes. That's the first part of the stream, and the exciting part, which I'm really nervous about, is that we're going to be doing a massive PvP event, this time on a custom server, so there's going to be some crazy rules. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pitching creators and community against us, the devs. So yeah, that is going to be fun, I think, I hope. So yeah. Look forward to that in the second part of the stream. But now, without further ado, let's start. Marek is reading the chat here. Let's start talking about what's coming to Grey Zone Warfare. How do you want to start? Do we start by revealing the new name of the update?
Yeah, hey guys, happy to see you. Yeah, I'm already smiling because I finally can tell you some news, and you know, I was like really fighting to like give you a lot of them. So
yeah, and
it's going
I was
to be
fighting
exciting
to keep it a little bit.
But I win.
Yeah. Mara is going to spill all the beans.
Yeah.
So let's start by revealing what is the name of the update.
Yeah. So please.
Okay, so the previous name was the update 0.3 was called Dark Revelations, and the primary focus was about lore and storytelling. We, in the meantime, have been listening to a lot of your guys' feedback and some of the content creators' feedback as well, some of the content creators that are going to appear here on the stream as well. And we've taken all of that feedback on board, and like I said, we reshuffled our priorities a little bit. That means that right now, what you're looking at is outdated roadmap, and we will show you how we fixed it. We switched the Dark Revelations with the Elite Operator updates, and the Elite Operator update is now called Winds of War. Winds of War because we're going to be focusing on adding weather, of course. We have teased that number of times. But of course, the main focus of this update is going to be PvP gameplay. We know that this is something that you guys have been calling for ages, at least, you know, the big chunk of the community, and we want to, of course, cater to you guys as well. So this is the focus. Lore is coming later this year. We're reading the chat. People seem excited. So let's talk about Winds of War, eh?
Yes. The only thing which I don't agree completely is not only main focus is not PvP, okay? There is a lot of changes in the game. One of these is the PvP, but I think it will be really exciting for the PvE guys, but it will be also exciting for the PvP because this is what we want to improve, you know. So let's start with the beginning. Or
yes,
not?
Yeah, let's start because now we can actually say it. We have a giveaway, guys.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
If you put into the chat Winds of War with spaces, you are entering a giveaway raffle for a copy of Grey Zone Warfare, which is the winners are going to be announced at the very end of the stream after the event. So let's go, Winds of War. Okay, Mara. It's time to start revealing stuff.
Okay, so as Jakub said, we doing the change.
One word? Sorry, one word, guys. I apologize. It is one word. Winds of War, one word. Sorry
Okay. Always a mess, you know.
Yep.
Okay, this is Madfinger. You know, it's mad sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so as the Jakub said, we make the changes based on the community and some other like the guys and even the internal thing. I have to admit that I was a little bit wrong because it to focus on the lore and like to build the game around it like the first time. But I think you are right. Like you need more work there. You need more like the excitement. You need more like the stuff. and the game is still like a little bit clunky and not as we want, you know. So this is why we reshuffle this kind of the things. We are returning to the lore like the later, and it's still like the one of my favorite like the thing which should happen in the game. So first we are starting with the weather. We make like some really cool stuff, you know. It's like it's very hard to like the work with our guys, you know. We are always talking we are always talking about like the focus on the gameplay. We don't need to have the like the super polished stuff, like the really great visual fidelity, and this is what happened, you know. So like I am super excited what when I saw it like the first time I said like fuck, you know. Oh, sorry, whatever, you know. And like hey, this is so cool, you know. And when you see it in the movement, it's even better. So this is what we are trying to achieve, you know, like the realistic weather, which looks really cool and also affecting the gameplay. We are trying to, you know, we are digging and we are working with some company to get the data for the weather in the laws, and we're trying to implement them inside the game. We're trying to have the seasons, you know, we're trying to have the different type of the weather. So it's coming like from the like the sunset, you know, or sun, you know, sunny stuff, dry season, and it's coming to the like the really storms, you know, which is flooding almost everything, you know. So it's like not only like the making the puddles and visual effects, but the rice fields are also going like the be more filled with the water, you know. The river are now changing mostly to the like the more like the muddy stuff, but later it will also like to move the level, because not all the banks in the rivers are prepared, and it will take us like a lot of more time. So we need to like have the more time to like fix it, and then the rivers will also go up. This means also some changes in the gameplay, because you will not be able to cross them, you know. So this is what we are looking, that everything has the impact on the gameplay, and it's like giving you some like the new meta, you know, or different gameplay, you know. So in the weather and with the storm and with all the sounds and everything, the game will be different. You will hear like the less, you know. I think I am not sure if in this update, but AI will be also affected by the weather and by the like the drops, you know, and the loudness in the jungle, so they will hear less. The problem with the loudness or noises now is we have only ranges for the noises. We don't have the volume, you know, or decibels.
Is that a engine problem, or?
Yeah, this is not implemented in the engine, and we need to like change it. So then later we will do like the more stuff, because I want like that the you know, the AI is like the, how to say it, like the hallucinating.
Like deafened?
Yeah, yeah, by something like the shooting, whatever, rain, and they are hearing like the less, of course. So that's like the what you see in the weather. I think I said like the most, and like we will reveal more informations, and we will like before the game release, we will of course like to show you more. You see some kind of the details, like the what is coming in the next hours. You know, you will see it also in the map. You will see on the servers. So you can prepare. You can choose like what you want. If you want to play in the sunny, or like in the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what we are doing.
I would just add here that, of course, weather is one thing, but also in combination with the previous update where we introduced the day and night cycle, when these things combine and you have night and night storms, for example, that is a complete game changer, you know? Like, things are going to be, your experience is going to be affected by the weather and the time of day that you're going to go out on the mission in.
Okay, so I think this is the weather. And I hope that we didn't fire all the ammo.
No, I'm sure we not.
So now, let's talk about the changes. You know, first, we are changing the game flow a little bit. So currently, you have to. It's really clunky. You know, it's not like what we want. So currently, you have to always extract back to the FOB, finish the tasks, get the new task, and almost like the 90% you are returning to the same spot. So we said like the, okay, this is not how we want to do it. So we said like the, okay, you will be able to finish the task when you are on the raid outside of the FOBs, get the new tasks and continue, you know. So you don't need to wait for the heli. You can continue with this kind of the stuff. So
Thank God, people are saying.
okay, perfect. I am happy. So that's leading to the next stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because we want to have the map more dynamic, and we in the past were thinking about the overrunning and capturing the camps of the bandits, we were not able to do it because there is so many quests. So we decided that we are putting combat outposts there. So we have a lot of combat outposts inside the map, which you can conquer and like take as your own. There is 2 levels of them, you know. One is like the minor cop, you know, which is like guarded by the few guys, and there is 9 big cops, which are like properly set up in the game. In the future, we will use them for the faction dominance, but now it's mostly about the respawning and restocking, you know. In the PvE and PvP mode, so mostly in the PvP mode, the faction can fight for them. So you capture them, your guards will spawn there, and it's yours. You know, when the other faction is attacking, they have to like defend or kill the NPCs. When they are in the a little bit closer proximity, the respawning is like not allowed anymore, and you are respawning somewhere like the farther, you know, and then they are fighting for it. So it's also
That's a lot of new
promoting some kind
points.
of the PvP. There is also like it's also serving from some other stuff. If you want to attack the FOB, you know, like the main base, it's wise like to capture the first like some kind of the cops, you know, and then you have the closer respawn and you can initiate some crazy fights like around the FOBs, you know. So let's see how it will work. And of course, it's also visible for the other players, like who is defending the FOB or some other factions, you know, some other cops. So they will see it. The operator will say something about it, like not so often, but like they will warn you, and you can just initiate the fight. Of course, when you die, you can choose like going to the nearest like the cop or respawn in the FOB. So you have to choose, you know. So this will lead to some other stuff. This leading to another like the changes that like we are adding a lot of more quests on the map, you know. So currently, when you finish the city, they open, for example, in the bunker like some kind of the mission, and it immediately open the heli like the land zones, and you were traveling there. Now it's starting to be like we want with any other like the MMO. It opened the quest there, but you have to go. You can go like for example, to the left side from the Mitras, and fulfill the other tasks which are around. Some of them are like on the demand. Some of them are like already given by the NPCs to you, and you just continue to exploring. We are adding a lot of more buildings, farms, and some other stuff to explore during the way, and so it's like the world is like populated. Another thing which is like
Can I just interrupt you for a
Yeah,
second?
sure.
We have plenty of questions here. How is this going to work in PvE?
The cops,
Yeah.
very easy. The cops will be there, of course. The only first guys who are trying to like capture it will have to defend the AI, and then it's theirs, you know. When the other faction is coming, there is no NPC guards. They will just capture it. So they will share it because you are friends, you are in the PvE. So you have to just like somebody from your faction has to go there, capture it. That's all. So then it's shareable between the factions. You know, you see on the map like what you really own, what is yours. Then you see like something what is neutral, and then you see like what is still run by the AI. So it's like it's good like also for the PvE. Of course, I forget the big cops has the special vendors. You know, they will be randomly selected on the 2 cops. You have to find them, capture it, and then you have the access to the special vendor. You know, which will have some special stuff for you. You will see like you know, in the future.
Yeah, we will not reveal so much about the
Yeah.
vendor right now.
I won't, but you know they are going to kill me, and
it's
there
my
will
fault.
not be next stream. You know,
Yes.
so
No, we encourage you to keep track with the development. We're going to obviously be revealing everything on our social media, but yeah, the vendor, there is a reason why you would like this vendor on your side.
okay. So the next thing is that because people were saying that there is no PvP, and we think there is like some kind of the PvP, but nobody knows about it. That's like the problem because you're just hearing the fight. So we like to introduce some small thing, and this is the PvP zones. So when somebody is starting to attacking the another faction, we create the PvP zone around it, and then the fight is allowed there, and you will receive the even the experience or whatever. This zone will like to stay for the 10 minutes when the or 5 minutes like after the there is no any shooting, but it's like the something what is happening, you know. So it can be like the even like the multiple zones around it, you know. It can just like the starting somewhere and will show you where the fight and conflicts are. So it's like it's something like in the real life, you know. The you know, we are competitors, then some shit happens, you know, then it's going for the revenge, and then another revenge, and the war like never changes, and until all the guys are dead, you know, or fed up with it, then the peace is like again, you know, here. So, so this is what we want. So if somebody started shit, you know, then the PvP is like allowed, and if not, you know, then you know the first guy who is starting the fight is not like is not rewarded because it's basically against the rules, you know. But like after that, you know,
Everything
all this
goes.
shit is happening,
Yeah.
you know. It's we tried. It looks like really cool and we enjoy it, you know, which lead to another problem which we have, and this is the friend and foe, you know, stuff. So we are working on it. There will be, you know, I don't want to reveal. Can I say it?
I mean, this one is such a thing that people are complaining about so often that I feel like let's
Okay.
tell them.
So okay, thank you. Okay, so friend and foe system. You know, we create like the one which was working really well until we introduced the cops and PvP zones. So we decided to create even the better one, but because we don't want to have the some like the crazy pants, you know, or like the different like the characters on the
or heaven forbid UI on top of your head.
and reveal the opponents. So we decided that you will see the bands only from your faction. So everybody who has the band, I don't know if yellow, black, whatever, you know, then it's
not
like
black,
the
probably.
I'm joking, you know. Then you will see it. If there is no band, you can kill him. You know, that's all. So it's like I think it's working as we want. Let's see. We are iterating this process and we are testing it. And if it will work, we will release it and like in this kind of the way. But it's subject to the change because it's still in the development and in the testing and play testing.
Yeah, that's where you guys come in as well. Test it, let us know how it feels, and we will adapt based on that because yes, we're developing the game with you guys.
Yep. So there is like I'm allowed to say like the 3 more things, you know. So because you were complaining that you are not able to find your body, and somebody from you somewhere, I think on the YouTube, has the idea about the Apple tags, and this was a cool idea. So we implemented it. You are able to buy I don't know how we call it, like the tags.
A tracker.
Trackers, you know. Then you will be able to apply it on a lot of like the different items. When you apply it, it's starting to counting sometimes, so it's working for the 3 hours, for example. Then, if somebody will kill you and loot this particular item, you will see it on the map. So this is this yellow stuff, you know. And you can like find him, you know. But of course, you can use it as the bite and waiting for you, you know, and whatever. So there could be like the interesting stuff like the 2 happens, you know. The only thing is how to remove it. So he will also like the Apple tags are working that like you in the 5 minutes on your phone like you have the message like somebody has the tag around you. So he will receive this kind of the message, but he don't know like what kind of the item it is, you know. So then he needs to like sell it, or he needs to put it like in the stash, and that is stopping to tracking. You know, that's like the what is it? Leading to some other stuff.
This is your favorite part.
Yeah, mortars. Guys, you will be able to call the mortar support because we think that we need like some kind of the very expensive items, and the mortar round is very expensive. It's costing like the $10,000, you know, something like that. At least the mortar rounds for our mortars.
Mm-hmm.
Then could be like the several of them. First, we are going to implement the on a high explosive. You will be able to call them. You know, there are 3 types based on the charges. You know, if you know how the mortar rounds are working, and you will be able to call them like to some spot. There is only like there is range, so you are not able to call it to the another of FOBs. You will be probably not able to call it even on the higher, like on the farther AOE. But and also it's taking some time because it's properly simulated. This means that it will probably take around 25, 20 seconds, you know, until they arrive, and that's going to be really cool. So you can use it even like with the
I mean,
AirTags.
let's revisit the scenario where somebody steals your weapon that is tagged and then tries to set up an ambush for you.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, mortar shells are falling on your head. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can like do that. You are like cleaning your landing base, or you are calling it for the support, for some like the big fights, whatever. There is only one prohibition, or I don't know how to say it. You cannot call it like when your friends are around it. So if the faction member is in the proximity range of the explosion, it will be like the negative. You know.
Blue on blue.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, but it's working, you know. So let's see how it will work and how much fun it will be. And I think you will enjoy it. Later we will do like the smoke grenades or smoke mortars rounds and the flare one, you know. So we'll be able to light on like the big one, but we need to develop the technology for it because like the creating big smoke with just the Unreal Engine particles will probably not work as we want, you know, and it will decrease the stuff. So the last thing is the AI and the health. So you know that I was discussing it with the guys on the Reddit, and yeah, the truth is that we are not calling or not, you know, there is like a lot of stuff what is in their brain, but we are not properly communicated it, you know. So then it sounds like that they are stupid or cheating or whatever, you know. So we are working on some kind of the readability, you know, of the AI. So we are adding some animations. We are adding the critical movement animations. So when they are injured, so they are limping more. They are checking their different injuries, you know, whatever.
Or organs.
Organs.
Yeah.
We are adding some stunning, you know, so the flashbangs will finally work on them. And we are also fixing the health system because there is big issue with the guts, you know, and because there was no organ, so then like they can survive billions of the hits, you know, if you were unlucky. So now we are adding the guts, which of course will not work like the one hit is killing you, killing him, but this means that you know, several of them will definitely put him out, you know. And
can you maybe even explain? I saw somebody in the chat asking about it. Headshots not being lethal.
okay, so
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, headshots are like the deadly, but sometimes what I saw from the screenshots, they are ricocheted from the school, you know. So because we are like simulating the school, the problem with the AI is that for them is only the scratch, you know. This means that they are not reacting properly. So we in the future we will implement the knockdown, and now we will just implement something different, which is just playing some animation, so you see like what is happening, you know, and they will be basically stunned for some period or like confused, and then they will start to fight again. In the future, it will be just knockdown. So if they survive the headshot for some reason, because it's just ricochet, they will just go down. And we will also work a lot in the next update on the reaction on the different effects, you know, because we have a lot of effects in the game which are like the affecting the player, but AI is not reacting. So we will do it, you know, but it's coming in the future. Of course, there is more guns, you know, some kind of the
Yeah, this
other
is
stuff.
what we're talking about
Yeah.
right now is the very tip of the iceberg. There's a bunch of other stuff, but we're going to be revealing that over time.
Definitely, you know, I can speak probably 2 hours or 3 hours about all the changes which we are implemented.
Don't.
We saw that, yes, yes, we saw them. I'm like so surprised, like how much work we can do and how much we are changing the game, how it's improving. So let's like the cross fingers, like the mad fingers.
Mad fingers.
Mad fingers. And yeah, so let's see. We are like often, you know, like previews. We have a lot of quality of the life improvements,
Yep.
you know, and a lot of other stuff. So let's see.
Yeah,
how it works.
like Mara said, like we are reading literally everything that you guys write anywhere. That is, you know, that goes without saying, and we know what you guys want and what you guys don't want. So that's why we're here talking about.
Yep.
Yep.
And yeah, whatever. No, I stop. Okay. There is a lot of changes, you
Yeah.
know, including the restocking stuff, like the improving the economy, improving the looting, you know. We have like a lot of different new interactions.
Stop. Stop
Okay,
there.
so yep, it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, guys. So what is going to happen now? Like we have revealed.
And do you want to say about the localizations or not?
Oh yeah, we definitely do.
No,
that.
hey. So we finally will have the localization. We are supporting another 1 billion of the languages.
I can say which languages
Tell-
there are.
tell
There's
it.
11 of them. So we're supporting Korean, Italian, German, French, Spanish, Czech, Turkish, Japanese, simplified Chinese, Polish, and Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese.
Yeah. So I think like it's cool like for the people. Jakub,
Let
shut
Mara
the fuck
cook.
up. Go away. Hey, this is the first time who somebody loves me more than Jakub.
That's not true.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So
Yeah.
thanks.
Let's stop.
Let's stop here because we have people that would like to talk about what we just revealed, right? I teased already that we have special guests coming to join the stream. Some of these guests were part of this feedback loop that we're doing with the community. So I would like to invite right now on the stage 3 really amazing guys. One of them is called Clean, one of them is called Nice Guy, and one of them is called Ty. Clean and Nice Guys are content creators and streamers, and Ty is our community leader. So guys, welcome, and let me just test real quick. Do we hear each other? One of them is. Do we hear each other? Oh, hello.
Check.
Hello?
Hello? I think the stream finally caught up.
Can we?
We can't hear you guys if you're trying to talk to us.
Můžeš to vypnout, vole?
Thank you. All right, sorry guys, we had some audio issues. So welcome here, welcome to the stream. So what do you guys think? Let's start with Clean because he was hyping his
Discord
chat,
mics.
30
Yeah,
minutes
you guys
before
want to check the
stream.
Discord
What
mics,
do you
whatever's
think, Clean?
connected. Or should we just respond to the stream? I don't know.
Welcome here, welcome. Yeah, but we don't. It's not good. We don't hear them. Okay, sorry guys. We just need to sort out the audio still. Okay. Okay, we should be back. We should be back.
These things happen.
I blame Rick.
Yeah, it's all Rick's fault. What the hell, man?
All right. So hopefully this will fix
Okay.
stuff. I'm just pressing random buttons here. Can we hear each other? Okay. Cool. I don't care that it's fine on the stream. We don't hear them, you know.
Still no.
But thanks for the info. Sorry, guys. All should be good now.
Check, check. Can you guys hear us?
Can you hear us now?
Hello.
Hello?
Right?
Okay.
Okay,
And
maybe that fixed stuff. Hello?
was is mutlej.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello,
can
can
you
you
hear
hear each
Yeah.
other? Yay!
Yeah, there we go.
Sorry,
There we
guys.
go.
Sorry, guys. I only
Rick
do
can
this
keep
for a
his
living.
job.
So yeah, what do you guys think about the reveals? Let's start with Clean because, like I said, I know that you have been hyping your chat for quite some time. What do you think?
I mean, I'm really excited. I mean, I remember, you know, like 3 months ago, me, Nice Guy, and Operator Drewski and some other creators, we had to have like a call with Merrick and kind of have a harder conversation about like the roadmap for the game. And really, Gray Zone, a game that's advertising itself as a faction, you know, type warfare game, it needs to have features and mechanics that incentivize that type of gameplay. And so, you know, seeing all of these changes coming in and you guys being so receptive to not only like my feedback but everybody else's, I think is incredibly important, and it's just going to be really awesome. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for saying that, and also thank you for talking some sense into Mara, I guess, on the call because yeah, he did listen to you guys. So yeah, thank you for that. What do you think, Nice Guy?
Oh, absolute goosebumps. So, this during the stream, and even though we've already known about this for a few days, this is exactly what I wanted to see from a game like this. And truly, when it comes to these first-person shooter games that are in a open world aspect, the thing that I value most is that you don't know what's around each corner. And this is something that you guys really mastered with already starting with the open world, with the aspects of the maybe you're going to run into a faction of or a player from a certain faction, or maybe you're going to run into a friendly, you're not quite sure what's going on in that location until you get there. And this is going to amplify keeping players in the location so that you don't actually know if that is friend or foe around that corner. And I thought that was really important, and I'm glad to see that you guys went the direction that you did. Super excited.
Awesome. Also super cool to hear. And Ty, last but not least, what do you think this is going to do for the community who enjoys the game already? But with these changes, what do you think is going to happen?
I think these changes are going to be, you know, huge for the community. A lot of players that I see are always looking for PvP. They're hopping servers for it, and it's always at a few specific areas. So with all the capturable fobs now, and you know, not knowing where you could run into
it's good,
someone
Weasel.
anywhere on the map now, and I think that's going to be huge for PvP, and it's going to help the replayability, and especially late in the updates where a lot of people have finished the tasks. This is going to give them a lot of new stuff to do and keep them playing.
He's going off.
Awesome. Hey,
I totally agree.
Thanks guys for your initial reactions. Now the time is yours to ask any questions you guys want to the mastermind.
You want to go in that order? Clean, you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, questions, I guess. I mean, moving forward, because I know, Merrick, you're really big on the lore and like a lot of the storytelling on the world. You know, I'm really curious on what you think, like, how do you think everybody's going to be reacting to a lot of like these, like more lore focused updates and things that are going to basically lead us towards more like the ground zero portion of the game, and like, because I know there's obviously a lot of spoilers there, you can't go too deep, but I think that's the stuff that honestly kind of interests me a lot.
You know, we want to have the world like the exciting and like the being rewarded by the exploration. I think we can talk about a lot of like the stories. You know, I want to have some kind of the message in the game and reflect the current world, which means that we will have to adapt it again because everything is changing the last few like the weeks, and you know, I don't know how to say it, but I love like the one game which really use really good like the storytelling and environment storytelling about a lot of stuff which I don't want to reveal. I think when we will introduce it, you will probably find out which game like the
You've been playing?
I've been playing, or like the which like the
What affected?
Yeah, which I was affected by. And I think that players should be rewarded for everything what they are doing. Like not so much but always like the something which is worth, you know. It's like this is one of the game premise that you are doing something when you are playing by the rules, then you are rewarded by it, by whatever, and then you just continue. So this means that it has to be, and it's not, the game was never about the PvP and
Oh, still installed. I just gotta update it.
shooting and running around, you know. I said it like several times. I love the games like the Ultima Online in the past, and you were able to do anything, you know, there. And if you became the board with some stuff, you can do something different, you know. Then you do something a little bit different, do something with your friends, or focus on the PvP, or focus on the like the treasure hunting or whatever, or waiting for the building collapse, you know. And you were just living there. And this is what I would love to have in the game, that you are just living there and you can do anything what you want. The issue like is that we said that we will reveal the ground zero and all this stuff around the ground zero in the 1.0. So we have to wait, you know. I'm still like you know, would be happy to have some kind of the anomalies here and there, or showing some kind of the premises or promises about it. But maybe it's still better to do it like in the 1.0. So it's like the big game. Everybody try it like from the first time.
Yeah.
And let's see.
Yeah, like a new game even for those that have already experienced it.
Now it's like still currently like what is it? It's more like the mail same with whatever. But yeah, I think like what we develop, like the tools which we want to use for the storytelling, it's really cool, you know, and the people will be excited. It's not only about the reading some text.
Totally, yeah. I mean, I think having like a sandbox type of environment, like you said, Ultima Online, where players can really focus on their own type of gameplay loop, and they're not necessarily stuck with one specific type of gameplay loop to go through, and they can just kind of figure out how they want to play. Like you said, like maybe you have players who want to go into ground zero and that's all they do, players who just compete and capture points, you know, players who just want to focus on PvE and questing or doing events. And I think that type of stuff is really awesome.
Yep. It's not so easy because like we want to that you are going to the left side or right side or even the upper side. Can somebody take you? And we need to still keeping with the following the storyline and the quest and somehow open it or skip it. And you know, it's not like the completely like the perfect, because we cannot keep the perfect line for the storytelling, and we have to count it, and we have to count with the sandbox so the people can do anything what they want. But yeah, it's like we're trying our best, and I think it will be cool. The problem why we decided to like postpone it is that it's a lot of work and it's only for once, you know. So you don't care about the storyline like like the exploration and seeing the stuff which we saw when you already saw it. So this is why we like to move more to the sandbox like the feature, and this is like the cops, you know, and all this like the PvP stuff and some other things for the guys to have the more fun during the development.
Okay. To keep the order, nice guy. Is there something that you'd like to know from Mara?
Yeah, this is I think this is more of along lines of just let Mara explain, because on this end of things, or on the community side of things, who haven't been in these discussions yet, I think it's good to see that everybody is going to have a direction now. So if you want to do the PvE stuff, you're going to have clear direction to go and do that PvE stuff. If you want to do PvP stuff because you find it more interesting, you find it more exciting, or you're just done with the PvE side of things for that day or that gameplay session, that you have a clear direction to go and do that. And I think it would be good to just hear a little bit about what your guys, and I know you just spoke a lot about lore, but in terms of direction, in terms of what you guys value in gameplay between PvE and PvP, what's your take on, you know, the remainder of the development?
I will just return to something what you said, because we forget about one thing to reveal.
Oh God, what is it?
The real-time tasks.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh yeah, dude, that's huge.
That may or may not have been why I said that. Hey.
Because I'm so afraid to say anything, you know. So
it's like nobody's going to punish you. You're the CEO.
Hey, we introduced some like the one more thing, you know, because we don't want to that the people are only playing. You know, that what I was saying in the past. Like the people were asking for the daily missions. You know, I hate like the daily missions, like the daily quest, putting somewhere and do like the 5 kills, whatever, find a few stuff. So we decided to have the real-time tasks, and they will be available on the map. There will be two of them, in the future 3 of them. First is like for the solo players. Second one is like for the squads. It will work like in this way, that you see it on the map, like every faction has their oven, maybe in the same location, and you will take this task. The time will start to run. You know, I don't know, 1 hour, 30 minutes, whatever, and you have to fulfill them to that time. Think it about like the solo is for the solo, like the very easy 5 guys, whatever, 6 guys, just for the fun. So you don't need to play the storyline, whatever, you can do what you want. The squad will be more difficult. It will be more under the pressure. It could happen because you will meet another faction, like the guys to do stuff. We're trying to make it more like a little bit different, like kill the 50 guys around it, so you don't clear all the area for the others, and think about them more about the raids, and it should be like the mastered, so it's like you have to know the location, you have to know where to do, or you will not be like able to fulfill them. And then you have to be like in some extractions, like the spot, finish the task, and everybody will get the reward. So the squads has finally something for them what they can do, and just like start to play and just have the fun. They don't need to like move around and thinking who has some type of the quest and where to go. So you can just enjoy it and have fun.
Yeah. So solo tasks, squad tasks, and in the future.
And in the future, we will have the faction task, which will be run by the operator, some kind of the dynamic, and they will say like to go there and, for example, conquer this cop, or something else, So it's like and we will move the few factions like there, and they will just fight for it, or like think about some other ideas, like how to do it. So that's like what we are planning.
And now back to the question, like PvP versus PvE long term in the future, like.
I think the game was always like meant for the PvE PvP, and it always was like something like Ultima Online. Everything was allowed. All the like in the real life, it's not like the completely war that we are all the mads, and like they're fighting each other and trying to kill each other. It should be on the player, like the decision. I know that it's not good for the influencers because they want to like show their skills, and whatever. But I was more enjoying the stuff like in the Ultima, that you are under constant pressure. And when you see somebody, you are afraid of him, and you're trying to run away or whatever. If you are pissed off, then you are going to fight, whatever. Like you still have to right to defend yourself. If somebody is yelling at you, you can kill him, That's like what the life is there, And but we are thinking about like how to maybe do like the different kind of the PvP. Maybe in the future we will create some kind of the mod and like just allow all the players like to remove the AI, and just we already tested, and we didn't talk about the custom servers, but we are working on the custom servers that people will be able, like first it will be mostly by us or by the influencers, but they will be able to change the settings of the game and customize it. So we tested that we can run around the 126 players when we remove the AI, and it's still running well. So there could be like the big mess, So we can do it. We're still thinking about it, but we still need to build the pillars, there which are missing, and yeah. So yeah, I just don't want to make it like the Arma or like the squad or whatever, It's it's too easy for us.
Oh God, this is gonna get us in trouble. Nice guy, I don't know if this answers your question, but we tried.
No, it's solid. I truly think that you guys have found a good middle ground where, like I mentioned, you go in a direction whether you want PvE or PvP, but there's always a risk of a player being there. There's always something that you should, be worried about. It keeps you on your toes. So I think you guys are doing the right thing. It seems really cool. I'm excited.
To kind of segue into that as well, like I think in any game that has PvE, the PvE should be like the main like focus to incentivize PvP. In other words, like you want to compete over it. Like I'm sure a lot of us have played Arma Wasteland before, and we all know what it's like trying to go to a helicopter crash site that gets marked on the map. Your squad's trying to go get it, and then other squads are moving in trying to compete over it, and that creates a really interesting engagement because you're not just fighting for no reason, you're fighting over something, and that's where I feel like that direction can come from with incentivizing PvP in a way that's not just let's just go kill each other just for the sake of it.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think it will end like with some kind of because we have the PvE mode only, then we have the PvE, PvP. I think in the future there will be PvP only. You know, a lot of guys like already heard it like the first time like in my company in our company. So, but I think it's like it's not natural process.
Well,
So just to be clear on that, it's you'll keep the PvE servers and the PvEVP servers, but it'll just be considered PvP for the second server, and you're still keeping the PvE servers, or is there just going to be one server?
Oh, there will be 3 of them, you know.
Three.
Like the PvE, PvE, PvP, and PvP.
Gotcha.
No, that's good because it
But
caters to
this is just like we just brainstorm it, you know.
Yeah. It's like the designers
Well,
are
yeah,
always
just-
like a little bit terrified because sometimes we're designing on these streams and that
Yeah.
can be a little bit problematic.
But it's better.
It's better for well. Okay, I want to also give the word to Ty because Ty is here representing the community and the community events. Now also us revealing the fact that we're going to be experimenting with the custom servers. Ty, do you have anything to ask about that? Maybe a comment?
I mean, mainly, I'm extremely happy to hear about kind of how you guys are doing the capturable fobs now. It's going to generate a lot of PvP throughout the map, and it's not going to be mainly how it has been, where it's all been over at Fort Nerith primarily. When it comes to, I had a question in regards to the custom servers of, will we be able to see the community events that we run shipped over to those custom servers to where we can have more players in, where we can have, no AI, and we can not deal with some of the ping issues that we've been having in the past and kind of get more people involved in those.
Want to answer that?
No.
Okay, I can then.
No, the thing is like we're planning to support the first version of the custom servers in this update, running mostly by us and by selected, I think, the VIPs, the influencers or creators or streamers. They will be able even invite like their community to that server. We are starting with the several simple settings, you know, like the no AI, this kind of the stuff. The progress from the custom servers are not saved, you know, so it's not like the killing something or like the damaging something or breaking something. We will slowly build a lot of parameters that people will be able to use and customize the server. So because it's very hard to support the modding for us now, so the people cannot like do something what they want. So we will try to do it by this way. I think in the future we will open it for the everybody. Just have to rent it, you know, and do what they want like on these servers.
But I would just add that yes, we haven't forgotten. We want to give a chance to the community game masters to play around with this as well. So we're going to give you that first iteration of access, and we're going to expand what you guys can create in terms of like game modes and stuff like that as we move forward.
We're talking about some features as the experimental, you know, even this kind of the stuff around the co-ops and the PvP is mostly experimental. Not everything will be super polished. As we want, you know, because we want to just put it there as fast as possible and have the fun, see like how the community is reacting, what they are saying, then continue to build it. This is what we are doing with a lot of other features. The custom servers are also around it, you know, so it's like they're just starting emerging, and let's see.
All right, guys. So because the time is pressing a little bit, I would just ask you just a little fun exercise at the very end. If you could name one thing that you feel like the game would benefit from your point of view as a content creator, what would your audiences like to see? As a game master, what would the community like to see? Clean, let's start with you. What would you like to see in Grey Zone Warfare in the future?
I mean, I know I've talked about this a lot, and I know it's such a big technical task to do, but I would love to see ground vehicles, like not like APCs or tanks or anything like that, but just like I want a little like moped or dirt bike or like ATV or Polaris or something. I just think ground vehicles would be pretty awesome in general, and I feel like that would be really good for just the overall flow. But I know that's a huge, huge, huge task, and I know it's a big ask, but I personally just think like lightweight, unarmored Vics would be really fun in Gray Zone.
Don't smile.
No comment. No comment.
I know.
Yeah.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, I
They're working
understand.
on
I
it.
know why you are like asking for it, and I think I'm like in the current state. I'm missing the vehicles too because there is like a lot of empty places and you have to run everywhere. Uh, we are also. Oh, I vote on reveal it. But
We don't have to like go in depth on this, but
yeah, but it's not like it's out of our power now. Like the we have to build the the vehicles and all these simulations around it. We have really good guy here for it because he make all the vehicles in the Mafia 1 and Mafia 2, like all the physics and everything. So he's like the super great at that. But it's not like something like that, and he's also very good on the ballistic and some other stuff. So I think it's like the more important stuff for him.
if you guys remember the infamous race in Mafia 1, yeah, this is the guy.
No,
Okay.
this is not.
What?
He
Was
made
it?
the physics, not like the AI.
No, but like this is why it was so difficult to win it.
Bashek is best.
He is the best. I'm not saying he's not. He's the best. Nice guy.
There is one story from the development of the Mafia 1, Okay, can I make it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So he make it like so cool that everybody was playing it instead of working on the Mafia 1. So he decided that there is limitation of the fuel, and everybody has to come to him, and he has to give them fuel.
Okay.
So, it was good times.
Cool. All right, nice guy. What's that one thing that you would like to see in Gray Zone Warfare?
Right, pie in the sky. I think it'd be cool if it was either a device or a event of some kind where there would be jammers up for communications. So it basically turns it into a limited time, like a hardcore mode. Basically, everything that you are able to see is what you have for information. Nobody knows where you are. You don't know where anybody else is, and yeah, that's basically it. Like
That's
jam communications,
interesting.
jam stuff.
You can do even the hardcore mode like the when you die, you die.
Like in real life.
Like no, in real life.
The hardest
be
of
cool,
hardest
too.
mode.
But you basically like they're not responding, So if you want, like we can
Right.
do this.
Basically, the way I see it is like if you're about to ambush somebody, you can toss that. It's playing off of like the PvP zones basically. So if you want to ambush somebody and you want to invest some more money to make sure it's particularly like deadly, then jam the area, jam with it, whether it be some kind of device or a grenade, or again maybe it's some kind of unique event where somebody put up jammers and forgot to turn it off. I don't know, but yeah, so something like that I think would be really interesting.
Yeah, I think the some kind of the hardcore mode is like the something what we are seeing in the any other game or like the other games, and it's something what we can like to think about it later.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for that. Ty, what about you, man?
So I mean, I don't think it's really any secret that a lot of people have complained about AI or how they haven't died on a lot in the Discord. Is there one thing I would love to see is the death screen when you're looting a body, potentially saying the caliber that you were killed by or who killed that player, kind of a bit more information on how that player AI died, because that would, I feel like, alleviate some of the questions of, I shot this guy 8 times, why didn't this AI go down?
It's already in our build. I cannot reveal and talk about it, but it's already there.
Well, there you go. It's as simple as that. Guys, I would like to once again thank you so much for taking the time. I know that you are super busy. Clean, I'm going to say goodbye to you, but Nice Guy and Ty, you are part
Oh,
of the
they
big
changed
PvP
it.
event that is going to start in just a couple of minutes. So, Clean, thank you so much for taking the time, and
course.
I'll see you
Thank
around.
you guys.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you,
take care.
man. Nice to
You
see
have
you
been a
again.
great help for sure. Yeah, and
Appreciate it.
yeah, for all of you guys, we're going to say goodbye to Mara. Unfortunately, you're not playing.
No
the event.
questions from the community.
We like.
I know. Like I'm leaving. Woo.
Yeah, but we'll try to answer some of those questions if there's time during the PvP event, although I don't think that there will be many. much time, I guess. But yeah, we need to switch because people are waiting for us. So Mara, thank you so much for taking the time. Yeah. And we'll do it next time as well because we will do these streams more often. We're going to invite.
Fix this.
I'll find you a match.
Alright. Fucking Grey Zone gonna be lit. Play that shit again maybe soon. Just go see what's going on with it. Get a remembrance for it.
Countdown commencing. Get ready to ramble. Oh, rumble, rumble. Sorry, black market. I'd keep your head down. We've got amazing cards for you to buy. They made me say that. What is that thing anyway?
Jaguar's not my real name, but no one could pronounce that. So they used the name of them. Let them try to escape. Let's test the voltage on them. I expect a shocking conclusion.
Enemy in. Hey, mate. Converter planted. Ooh, what cards will it make?
Time for a little cat and mouse.
one. That's your team. It's over in 20 seconds. 15 seconds left. Wow. Time's running out. You learn. A relic is in play. May it tip the game in your favor. Whoa, cool card. Ooh, that's a neat couple of cards you got there.
Let them try to escape.
Clyde, what would you call a man who wears a cardigan to a black one?
I call it brilliant. Who am I gonna annihilate with you?
Let's end them!
Let's test the voltage on this. Let's see. Conduct.
Didn't think I had it in me, did you?
Reloading. Converter planted.
Spawn point! Didn't think I had it in me, did you?
Your team's down to one Lancer. No worries, right? Oh, you lost.
What the fuck?
A relic is in play. May it tip the game in your favor. Is there anything cards can't do?
I'll give them a head start.
What do you say? Whoever gets less headshots by Ginger Snap in
For the
campaign.
glory of the herd. Flush them out for me. Let's test the voltage on this. Let's see how conductive our friends
Enemy spotted at. Enemy
Converter's now converting, I guess.
prey is at A short.
You learn. Switching sides. What is that thing anyway? You didn't like that card? Is there anything cards can't do? 2 cards are better than 1.
I'll give them a head start.
Match point. You could lose this.
What would you call a man who wears a cardigan to a black one?
I call him brilliant. Jaguar's not my real name, but no one could pronounce that, so they used the name of the monster that ate my family.
Sneaky. Job done. I'm looking. Ugh. Ticking down to start. Wow, that is one big damn dam. Ready to draw some shard cards? What is that thing anyway? You know, it's just wild what these cards do.
Any hotter? I'm gonna leave this fight and take a dip over there. Jaguar's not my real name, but no one could pronounce that, so they used the name of the monster that ate my family.
Bring the action here. Let's see.
Let's test the voltage on this.
Heed my mark. Be me.
Now they are walking bullseyes. Crack shot.
They're down to their last lancer.
Time to call the herd. Enemy spotted.
You won! What is that thing anyway? Power that card up with shard points.
Dummies.
I like
Stay
it.
tuned for my converter planting tutorial.
Blade Master's a free round.
Whether we win or lose is a matter of perspective.
Hey, weapon here.
Finally.
My mind is empty, but my clip is full.
Tired?
Which Lancer duo races together? Winner gets a sub. Thanks for the free.
Dang, anyway. You know, it's just wild what these cards do. Cards out. Rules changed. Get ready.
Let them try.
Bring the action here. Site B.
5 seconds till magic time. I expect a shot. I can sense. Just press the button and set the dial.
Converter planted. Ooh, what cards will it make? Last enemy. One.
I mean, outstanding.
Switching sides. A relic is in play. May it tip the game in your favor. You know, it's just wild what these cards do. 2 cards are better than 1. It's a whole new world out there, babies.
Jaguar's not my real name, but no one could
Match point,
pronounce
you got
that.
this.
So they used the name of the monster that ate my family.
Don't forget to breathe.
Let's test the voltage of this.
Enemy spotted at B main.
I can sense you.
Say hi to the stars for me. Enemy Lancer out. B short.
You're down to your last enemy.
Which Lancer duo races together? Winner gets a sub.
Traps.
You won. I'll find you a match. Tundra, stay frosty. Whoa, cool card.
Whether we win or lose is a matter of perspective. I got the converter. Get ready to gun it. Enemy spotted on B short. I see an enemy at A short.
Watch out. A main. Enemy spotted at A main.
I see an enemy at
Get him!
Here, for these bullets, the path is set.
Oh, you lost!
Turns out, we're all really bad at fighting.
Hide.
Time for a little light speed.
Ready to draw some shard cards? You know, it's just wild what these cards do.
Ready to launch. Converter required. Kill people here. Side A.
Feeling a welcome.
Lock and load. Love you all. Answers always.
Enemy spotted at.
Look out! Enemy spotted at A main. Gun ain't no good, is it?
Hunt them down. Or don't. It's your call, not mine.
Easy out.
Enemy spotted at middle. Got enemies here.
This game is equal. Draw your shard cards. Power that card up with shard points.
I give them a head start.
Don't tell me, Fiora.
Kill people here. Site B.
High top. This is me, high top.
for the fishing mini game. No? Oh. Pick shard cards. Neat effect, huh?
Reloading. There's that stuff to reload.
The waiting makes our impending victory taste even better.
You're not. Go through that shit.
Watch out. Watch out. Site B.
I see an enemy at Site B.
Watch out. Site B.
I see an enemy at Site B. Enemy in.
Converter planted. Ooh, what cards will it make?
Bro, of course, and I can't hit a fucking goddamn thing, dude. Just shoot all around his fucking head.
And all over except for the
Fucking dumb.
last 20 seconds. 15 seconds left. Wow. Last 10. Converter. Totally. Down to one Lancer. And no worries, right? Oh no, you lost.
How high you bounce, or whatever.
And now, ooh, that's a neat couple of cards you got there.
Let them try to escape.
Last chance to save this.
You smell of oil and blood. You had me at oil. And blood. And smell!
Flush them out for me.
I see an enemy at middle.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's just fucking headshot gods in this fucking game, I guess.
90% of
I see an enemy at Site B.
Ooh, what cards will it make?
That's not a beacon. That's a
Enemy.
weird.
All over except for the last 20 seconds. The team's pretty small now, huh? 15 seconds left. Wow. Use, you learn.
The apprentice becomes the master.
Match complete. Now you can collect your pay, right?